right over there, that is Singapore. And where I'm standing here is the closest walking distance to the Johor Bahru custom condominium that is finished built today in 2025. So welcome everybody to R&F Princess Court Phase 2. So today we'll be looking at the 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom and the 4-bedroom type, and also the dual key. I'll be taking you guys to have a look at this block. So what's so special about this block? Because this block you get to receive the fullest and the most beautiful sea view amongst all the other blocks in this development, because there will be nothing else blocking you in the future in front of here. So without saying much, let's go and have a look now. So now let's enter the lobby, and that's how the lobby works. You bring your card, bidding. Alright, so let's enter. So you can see that the lobby is actually very grand. While it feels very grand, it still feels very home-like over here. And over here, this is the elevator, and in total per block, there's only 3 elevators and 8 units each floor. So actually it feels quite private living here. Okay, so right now we are looking at the 2-bed, 2-bath room type, and it's gonna look like this. This is what we call the Type G dumbbell shaped room type, and this is amongst one of the most favorited room type. So let's have a look, shall we? And welcome to our Type G. On this block, this is the 4 beautiful sea view that you are going to receive. Look at this. Meanwhile, you can enjoy your sea view, you still can have a look at Causeway Link. And normally the Causeway Link is very traffic jammed, so you can determine when you want to enter the Singapore, avoiding the jam. Alright, so okay, let's talk more a little bit about the room type here. So you can see that the room type design is very rectangular, so it's easy for you to design. And a lot of accessories are already added, like the downlight and the plaster ceilings. Okay, so let's have a look at the master bedroom. So the master bedroom is like that. Enjoy the sea view, and it comes with an ensuite bathroom. And here, this is the 2nd bedroom. Well, the 2nd bedroom also comes with a common bathroom / ensuite bathroom, however you want to call it, because it's almost like an ensuite bathroom. So the special thing about this room type is that it also comes with a closed kitchen and a yard, because normally in Johor Bahru, the apartment 2-bedrooms, they are very small, something around 700 to 800 square feet. But this one is very, very generous with the size, 933 square feet, and it still gives you a closed kitchen. So it's a very, very lifestyle type kind of a room type. Very suitable for retirement, enjoy the sea view, and for you to have it as a vacation. Okay, so right now, let's have a look at the Type U1. So Type U1 is a bit smaller than Type G, which is what we saw just now. It's a bit smaller, but it has its own perk as well. So let's explore it, shall we? Meanwhile, I'm walking toward our room type. You can see our corridor is actually very enclosed, and they are given with this kind of window in the corridor, so the rain doesn't come in. Now this is our Type U1. Wow, still very generous with the space, and let's have a bit of taste of the sea view. Here you're given such beautiful sea view, and this direction it will be east, so you will be receiving some morning sun warming up your house. And over here you get to have a look at the sea view. It's a pool view and some of the yard view. So if you got a yard, you can park over there and then you can see it every day. Very nice. And this is the balcony. Actually, the balcony here you can find that it's generally bigger than any other condo in Johor Bahru. So you can tell they're very, very focused on the lifestyle. Previously I was talking about it's a bit smaller, but it has its perk. So smaller in terms of the kitchen. So the kitchen right now is an open kitchen, and then they have given up a little bit of the dining space in that sense as well. But then the perk is you get a little bit lesser of a cleaning job. Okay, so here is the master bedroom. Okay, so the master bedroom is like that. It's actually slightly bigger than Type G. Okay, alright. I can't really show you guys unless you come in here. Yeah, because I see it myself, I see it's actually bigger. And this is a smaller room. This is also slightly bigger as well. Very, very transparent with a lot of light. Okay, so for this room type, compared to just now, this one is a bit smaller, so it really depends on personal preference. This one is smaller, easy to clean, and it's more cozy. That one just now is more generous and more luxurious. Alright, so now let's move on. We shall look at the 4-bedroom, shall we? Let's go. Now we're about to explore the ultimate beast-like room type. This is a Type H1, and it's the biggest of all 1,400 square feet. And why is it beast-like? I'll tell you. here, I just opened the door and I felt there's such a strong breeze coming in. Right now, I'm still feeling it at my back. Okay, so ta-da! This is the Type H1. It's super big, super huge, and you get to enjoy, of course, since it's a super big and the most huge room type of all, you get to enjoy the huge and the best sea view as well. I mean, look at this. I'm also wordless at this point. Okay, so now this is the living room and the dining room. Also, it's given with a closed kitchen. Okay, that's for cooking. And then let's come in here. So this is where the dorms are at, where the bedrooms are. Small bedroom. Okay, so it has a one bedroom which is ensuite. Here's a bedroom. Here's the bathroom itself. Okay, and this would be the master bedroom. Now the master bedroom is very, very huge. You can put a king size here, and you can still stack so much more furniture around here. So much you can do. All right, and this would be the small bedroom. So why did I say it's like a beast room type? Because you get to enjoy other view as well, not just one singular full sea view. You get to have a look at the city view as well. So at night, you get to see these buildings all glowing up. Another different kind of enjoyment. So here's a small bedroom. So depends how you like to do it. It can be your study room as well. Alright, so that's basically it for the 4-bedroom. Okay, so wow, look at this. I'm still feeling the breeze here, especially when I open the balcony and I open the door right here. Alright, so that's it for the 4-bedroom. Now let's move on to the smaller 3-bedroom. So now let's have a look at the smaller 3-bedroom type. So this is our Type M1, and now let's have a look. Alright. And voila! Alright. Let's have a bit of a taste of the sea view first. And this is what you get for the Type M1 over this block. Now where I'm at right now is 37th floor, so much higher floor, and it feels much more better. And now, since we're here already, I'd like to talk a little bit about what we have in the surrounding. You see that very long bridge over there? That's the RTS. That is the booming project that everyone is talking about. Now, RTS is basically a train that is connected from the Johor Bahru all the way into Singapore. It's a cross-border international train station. So, passing through here, after Woodlands North, you can go all the way to Changi Airport, and then you can fly anywhere in the world. Over here, you can walk around 20 minutes and you can reach the RTS station, and then you can board the train and then go to Changi Airport. And so that's one of the reasons why a lot of people buy here. It has sea view, it has this convenience, it has shopping mall, it has a bar down there. Yeah, we didn't really show it in this episode, but then there's so much convenience here, and there's so much reason why that people really want to buy here. Plus it's completed and you can see how it looks like. Okay, and then meanwhile, and people are actually asking me like, hey Ben, so you talk about all this thing, and then this place looks like there's a lot of units here, so are there people actually moving in? Look at that, a lot of people are actually moving in. So you can see some empty units, but those are just owners that are still having their holiday, because this place they just hand over like last year, June and July. Alright, so let's go back to our topic. This is the 3-bedroom. So the living and the dining, and that's the closed kitchen, and behind the closed kitchen we got a yard. So if I open everything up, we're gonna feel very intense breeze because I open up the ventilation here. Okay, so here's the 2nd bedroom. This is a bit of a specialty of the 2nd bedroom because it's connected to the balcony. This is the specialty of this room type itself, the small room. And here's the master bedroom. So the master bedroom has an ensuite bathroom, and here you can enjoy the exclusive full sea view. That's it for the 3-bedroom. The pricing for this 3-bedroom, it will go around like 2.4 to 2.5 million. And for the 2-bedroom, the full sea view kind, also around 1.6 to 1.8, depending what kind of type that you like. Okay, so now we'd like to have a look at our final room type, which is the dual key room type. So let's go. So right now I'm at the facility floor, and the facility floor is on the 8th floor, and I want to show you guys something. First of all, it's my face, because look at this, it's very sweaty. This is the problem with Malaysia weather. So this is a very good thing that the condo does that a lot of other condos forget, because as a property agent, as a real estate agent in Johor Bahru, I'm always encountered with the sun. Okay, and it's very hot. Okay, and other condos doesn't have this, but this place they have it. So during rainy time, during sunny time, you're actually covered. You got the skin covered properly. Okay, so right now over on my right side, this is the gym room, and then you can see it's built in such a way it feels like it's one of those Aeon Anytime Celebrity Fitness. So this is very, very premium like. And if I walk in there, there's gonna be like ping pong, there's gonna be like snooker, and a lot of other things. Okay, so we're not gonna cover this today. Not only that, let's have a look over there. Okay, because I want to show you guys a little bit of a landscape. And this condo has already been built for like 1 year, and then so far I see the maintenance are still very nice and quite well done. I could tell that it can still ongoing to maintain it like that because it's been 1 year already. It's a very nice thing that they're on because this kind of landscape, it makes you feel quite nice and quite greenish. So without further ado, let's move on to our dual key room tour. Okay, so right now we are looking at the dual key room tour, and you can see the door is a little bit much more bigger, and then we will be at around over here. Just now we are here, and then this place that you can see the sea view, but over here we will not. We will only be looking at buildings. But then meanwhile, the perk is you get the dual key room type. So the dual key actually looks something like this. Okay, so the door key is that this part is the studio and this part is the 2-bed, 2-bathroom. Alright, so you got a general picture of how it looks like right now. Okay, so now let's go and have a look. So this is the grand entrance, and this is the little foyer we get, and this is the so-called dual key 2 doors, and this is the studio part of the dual key. Okay, and this, I gotta say this, guys, this is actually exceptionally huge. It's so big, it actually might become an actual studio. And here's the kitchen. Kitchen is also quite generous. You get a little of like an island and a regular kitchen. And here's the bathroom. Okay, the bathroom is quite regular, but then it comes with a built-in wardrobe. Okay, so something like this, you can rent for 2,600 ringgit right over here. Okay, so what about this one? This is our 2-bed, 1-bathroom. Alright, so generally it is a 2-bedroom type. So like I say, this one is a bit of an inferior on the view, but it's still quite okay because you can still get some kind of breeze. It's not too close to other building. You still get this kind of airway over here. Okay, alright, so let's have a look more on the bedroom. The bedroom is like that. So this is the so-called master bedroom. It's not ensuite with bathroom, and this is a small bedroom. They all have windows facing the outside exposed area, so they get light. And this is the closed kitchen. Over here, you get around 3,200 ringgit rental. So summing up with that one, plus there's a car park given together with this unit, you get a total around 6,000, 7,000 ringgit rental in total. It comes down to around 4 to 5% of return of investment on this room type. Okay, so why am I here? I'd like to talk to you guys about that development. So that's where our phase 3 would be. So phase 3, it will be completed in 2030. So for that part of the development, what we'll have is gonna be a more normal kind of room type and lesser accessories compared to this, because what we saw just now, we have the plaster ceiling, we have the tiles, and we have the very nice closed kitchen with the kitchen cabinet. We're not gonna get those over there, okay? But those are going to price about the same. So right now, while we still have all these completed units, these are very, very precious, okay? And then we can see they're actually building it up. Yeah, okay, and that's the train station. I mean, sorry, that's not a train station, that's a railway. All right, one more thing I want to highlight over here is that link bridge over there. So that link bridge over there, going over there, okay, that side, that's the shopping mall. So that links to our facility floor. So living over here basically is very convenient. You just go to a facility floor, through that link bridge, you go to the shopping mall. And then from the shopping mall over here, you go even more further, you go to the custom, and then you can go to Singapore. All right? Okay, so that's it for our dual key room type. Alright, so that's it for today, everybody. So today we have visited the 2, 3, 4, and the dual key bedrooms. We have seen a sea view and a non-sea view. So to summarize this whole project, it is actually a very, very lifestyle focused project. So if you're buying a sea view, it will not fail you. If you are looking for something like a sea view breeze, wow, kind of feeling, yeah, this will not fail you. And in the meantime, if you are talking about investment, maybe you could consider the dual key type, yeah, or maybe you can even consider the smaller room type, because what we just saw just now is all the ultimate sea view pricing. So the 2-bedroom is going to be at least 1.6, 1.8 and onwards. There's other choices as well, which are the slightly blocked sea view, so their pricing are going to be a bit lesser. The 2-bedroom is going to be average around 1 million or so. Alright, so that's it for today. And if you are looking for any JE property that you like to buy, I have other options as well. Just come and link with me in the description. My description has my phone number, so I'll see you in the chat. Bye.